to admit to you all, but all of you can and have probably raped or caused harm.
Whoa, stop.
Yeah.
You said all of you maybe have raped or caused harm? I'm sorry, Amber.
All of you can and have probably raped or caused harm.
It's Amber.
I'm listening. I'm
a man. I'm a black man. I ain't raped nobody. And I'm not going to make it. Look, I can talk about this issue, but what I'm not going to do, I will never make a generalization like that about women. I'm not going to do it about men.
All of you can and have probably raped or caused harm.
To say that all men may have raped somebody?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No, Amber.
Yes.
Amber, I speak for one man. Me.
That again.
No, Amber. I understand a point you're making, and I understand that. But this is where I believe it does a disservice to the issue. And I am not speaking for any other man on here. But when you say every man, which includes me, there is no way in hell I would even remotely even consider doing something like that. That is offensive to me as a man.
Unfortunately, this conversation is hard for black men to have.
No, it's not. No. It's not hard for me to have a conversation. We have to have a conversation.
Allow me to explain. If we know the basis of white supremacy is at the foundation of our country, I am here to tell you that rape is there as well. And yes, you think, hold on a second. Yes, there are white people who think this too. I have never been racist, right? But because of the way rape culture is set up in our country, there probably has been a moment where you or anyone else has committed a crime of sexual violence.
Hell no. Hell no. No.
Bro, please, I'm going to take you there. Because rape culture is so embedded in our country, that until we go back and have these conversations and really step back and think about how we have caused harm, when are moments where we have not asked for consent?
No.
Let me,
Amber. Let me be with Amber. I'm gonna say something that I don't have to say. No, Amber. I'm gonna say something I don't have to say. I'm a 49-year-old black man.
But this isn't.
No. Allow me to make this point. Amber, allow me to make this point. I'm a 49-year-old black man who, in my life, has only slept with 9 women.
Okay.
I got married shortly out of college. I can tell you right now, there is no way. It has never happened. Not probably. Not, well, there was no consent. Absolutely, undeniably false. And what I'm saying is, you do a disservice to the conversation by saying all men. And the reason now, I could allow this conversation to go on, and I can tell you when you see these stories where men say, well, what happened? Well, I saw it differently. No, I will not be put in that category by anybody. That was
Roland, it's the same thing with white folks. Until you see how you participate in rape culture, you will never be able to dismantle it.
Amber, dismantling it is one thing.
Eliminate the binary of good or bad. You can be a good person and still cause harm. You can be a bad. There is no good and bad. What I'm saying is,
there is good and bad. Amber, there's good and bad. When I read those accounts,
this isn't about you,
Amber. But this is a problem. You just said it's not about you, but you said all men.
All of you can and have probably raped or caused harm.
Greetings and salutations. If you remember about, I want to say around 2015, 2016, Roland Martin had a lady on his TV1 channel, and she was a very radical feminist, and she got on the show and gave him a public lashing, accusing him of a whole lot of not defending her, accusing him of not having her back, and so forth. Despite the fact that she was defended, she was upheld by the person that she accused of doing the opposite. Now, last night, or should I say a few hours ago, a lot of men last night was talking to on a certain YouTube panel. And this one question has always been bothering me. And it shows the stupidity. Why don't men speak up for us? Why won't men use their time to voice out and call out the misogyny of the manosphere? Well, there's a reason why the guys that have called out the manosphere at one point has stopped calling out the manosphere. It's this simple. But before we get there, let me talk about myself real quick, and then I'm gonna get back to it. My purpose, or should I say my position rather, my position is anti-manosphere. Now my position is not about women. My position of being anti-manosphere has nothing to do with you. It's have to do with boys whose rhetoric whose manosphere, the rhetoric that they're going to receive from the manosphere will destroy their potential, their joy, and potentially their life. That's why I'm anti-manosphere. It has nothing to do with the collective of women. And the reason why I'm saying it goes right back to what I was saying about Roland Martin and about what I'm about to say here. A lot of guys don't want to be y'all's crash test dummy. They don't want to be the crash test dummy. I'm going to tell you why. Because first of all, there's no incentive to be so. And no. When I said there's no incentive, it's because we don't want no pat on the back or a sympathy cookie. No. What I'm saying is, once the manager start to destroy these other guys' channels, are y'all gonna come back and help that young man or that man who's defending y'all to rebuild his channel, or help grow his channel? You see, a lot of the manosphere have destroyed channels, doxed people, and have done a lot of horrendous things to other people. See, that's why people don't want to be the crash test dummy or speak up on your behalf. And speaking about speaking up on your behalf, what good is it to speak up on your behalf when you don't respect the people who are defending you? That's right. Y'all don't respect the people, the men who defend you, men who speak up for you. See, unlike the rest of people, I will defend people based on a individual basis. I don't care if you're gay or straight, male or female, Mason or elk, Jew or Gentile, Muslim or Christian. It doesn't matter. The thing is, I will defend people based on a individual basis. But the problem is, a lot of y'all take advantage of men who will say, hey, man, how about you stop calling this woman the B word? Hey, how about y'all stop calling this person this? How about you stop referring to this, that, and third? Why? Because some of y'all, because when you defend the collective, y'all take advantage of it. Y'all take advantage of that, and then y'all try to run with it. Take advantage of that and say, well, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to help no man. Because man put a stand up on 2 feet. While at the same time, you expect the same person to defend you while you refuse to defend him. So y'all can miss you with this whole idea about equality. See, I'm practicing real equality. What y'all want is a shield from being called out for your own reckless behavior, for your disrespect. Y'all been disrespecting people. Y'all disrespected people who been defending you. And it seems though a lot of y'all don't grasp that concept. But this is the question that needs to be asked. I wonder, do some of y'all got sons or grandsons? Because one of them days, I want to know what you see. I really want to know what you would say to them when they come up to you and talk about how they got falsely accused or they got accused of being abusers, or they've been told that they're abusive, or they've been accused of being rapists, or they've been accused of being harassers, all because somebody defend oneself. And I find it funny that y'all will sit there with your telephone and talk about, oh, man tones and Miles Davis beat up Cicely Tyson. But sit there and falsely go ahead and ignore the fact that somebody was falsely accused of something. Y'all really don't want these things. Y'all want these problems to end? No, y'all don't. See, the thing with you women over here is that y'all are just as bad as the Manosphere. See, if you think I'm just talking about the Manosphere, that I want to see the Manosphere destroyed, yes, I do. But so does I want to see the divestors, the pink pill, and the black woman empowerment. I want all of that destroyed too. Why? Because it's called trauma bonding. It's called not being accurate with the information. It's called dishonesty. It's called hypocrisy. See, some of these guys don't want to be your beast of burden. Some of these guys don't want to be your crash test dummy. Some of these guys don't want to be your You're a disposable male. That's what you need to understand, Tam. And D-Day Torch, I don't care if you're an old school brother. Don't. Them days of you what you talking about are over with. I respect those who respect me. And that's a fact. And that's what these other dudes are trying to tell you. And on top of that's what these guys go over there for. Go on the other side for. See, the reason why a lot of these guys become Manosphere is because of women like you. You know, don't talk to me about personal responsibility and all that, because guess what? Some of y'all wouldn't become divestors. Some of y'all got on the panel was divestors. Some of your panels was pink pill and all that. Some of you women over here was black BWE. I don't want to hear it. Because I'm telling you like it is. I'm telling you how like it was. I'm telling you how it's going to be. You want people to be nice to you, then be nice to them back. You want people to respect you, then you got to respect them back. You want people to treat you with the kindness. You know, it's kind of like what my mother and my grandmother told me. You got to do unto others that they have done unto you. It's kind of like that Bible. Or the golden rule. Or the, treat those like you want to be treated. See, a lot of you women in that chat room and y'all on that panel, y'all don't believe that. Those people are, so nobody's not going to take their time to fight your battles because you feel some type of way. Nobody's going to take nobody's going to take their busy time, their busy schedule to fight for have one man to fight 12 dudes because you feel some type of way. My objectives is personal. My objectives is different. Your war is not my war. And I hope those the other guys who want to take up for y'all, hope they understand that y'all don't like the guys who are defending you in the first place. It's time to start being real. A lot of y'all do not like the men who's defending you. Kind of reminds me of King Kong, King Kong saved a woman from the pterodactyl, only to be gunned down by airplanes. Quasimodo, only to be killed when you're trying to protect somebody. That's how y'all view these male protectors, quote unquote. And some of us see it for what it is. That's why if I'm going to protect somebody, it's going to be on a individual basis and on a loyalty issue. See, loyalty is everything to me. That's currency. But what y'all is that y'all just out here shopping for crash test dummy. And if y'all get cussed out, then y'all want to play victim. Because y'all want the crash test dummy to protect you from them, but then you don't want that crash test dummy to feel the y'all don't want the crash test dummy to be the I'm trying to find a better word. To feel the sense of community with y'all. I put it like that. And let me say this right now. Y'all are your own worst enemy. Because y'all do that, y'all are the misogyny created. Y'all create your own misogyny. It's not these idiots that's online. These idiots online been misogynistic before they got online. You know, your Angermans, your Obsidians, your BIGJXXX of the world, and so forth. But y'all create another type of misogynist. Y'all create the misogynist because you are either one, selfish, two, y'all vanity, or three, y'all downright evil. It doesn't matter because y'all so ignorant and not seeing the big picture here. These guys that y'all sit there and orbiting around y'all, protecting y'all, and then y'all turn right back around and disrespect them and expect them not to say anything back. Well, that tells more about your character than they are. Oh, and DJ Torch, let me address you too. I'm gonna address people how they address me. Don't you come to me talking about I'm an old nigga and I'm gonna tell you, Big J, that yeah, you need to be like a man, be a real man. No, I'm going to address people how they treat me. That old school 1960s baby boomer, them baby boomer crap that baby boomer crap you've been doing doesn't work in the 21st century. Now I'm a millennial / Gen Y, whatever the case may be. But I'm not that. Them days what you talking about don't work no more. Them days of chivalry doesn't work. See, I operate out of fairness. You want to operate out of this, oh, she's dainty. Oh, she's this. When these people are not dainty at all. These people are not as weak. These people are not children. These people are adults, and they should be treated as an adult. Don't create rules that you yourself can't follow. And that's what these women want. They want rules that they don't want to follow themselves. You don't sit there, ask men to help you out, while at the same time you disrespect the same very men. Now, if y'all got any problem, and that's why I said in that private chat, I said what I said in that private chat, and I said this to Tam and to you, DJ Torch. I said this to you. Nobody, I said that I am not welcome. And I know that I'm not welcome. And you can sit there, deny it, and all that, but no. Anybody with a brain will know why some people are not welcome. That chat room says it. That panel says it. A lot of people have been slandered, reputation trash, and you're supposed to expect people just to sit there and ignore that. See, I believe in responsibility. And that's why I think, though, that's why I believe, though, people need to be, quote unquote, sued for defamation. Because respect is also a currency. And I refuse to be disrespected. And I'm sure that all these other men don't want to be disrespected either. Especially those who hadn't said anything out of pocket or towards you. My name is BIGJXXX. In your heart, you know that I'm right.